They're fighting. Am I blocking them? Where are they? Look at that. He's gonna slap him. Watch. Okay. All right. Lower Decks. Back with season 2, episode 7. Its title is "Where Pleasant Fountains Lie." I don't know what that's gonna be about.
Here we go.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Bet you couldn't throw me into that control column.
My friend has a karaoke machine that looks just like that.
Have you been eating? You're wasting away. And what happened to that mustache? It is feeding on you taking your vitamins. You must start eating eggs.
Oh. I didn't think we needed his backstory, but we're gonna get it.
Let's not explore the backstories of the main 4 Lower Decks characters.
Yeah. Well, we got some stuff with Tandy. Her backstory is the funnest to me.
Right, well, Orions are cool.
You know, back on the Titan, we did this kind of wet work all the time.
Because apparently it was a warship.
Yeah.
But a life of mythical adventure can't compare to working on the old Impulse engine, which is exactly why my mom is always trying to trick me about.
That's an Impulse engine?
The only lady I love is 2 decks tall and pumped full of dilithium.
My sweet Andrew.
Yeah, it's a warp engine.
Yeah.
How can they make a mistake like that? That's gonna ruin the whole episode.
You're just put immediately in a bad mood. Dead. Series over.
Well, good news. It's a breathable atmosphere.
You should be dead by now if it wasn't. Your windows are gone.
Right.
Looks like we aren't the only ones to hit that anomaly.
Is this the episode with Lori Petty and Voyager?
Yes.
Computer, iced tea, splash of lemonade, cold.
Black licorice, dry.
Yeah.
Great. The least nutritious food that tastes the most like poison.
Don't you hate black licorice?
Or something? Crap, the food!
Oh, no, it's going to town on the rations.
Stupid Agnes, now we got nothing to eat.
It's fine. My scan's in.
How did it get inside? Did they carry it?
Anyway.
Excuse me? Oh,
I
you're still
didn't
there?
see them carry him.
Engage.
Black licorice is the best licorice.
I could have.
Yeah, you wouldn't want the guy getting pincered. He wouldn't react well.
All right, I'll reassign him. Bummer. I thought he was ready for this.
Ooh, that's not good.
If it's real.
Right?
Still stranded?
Although it definitely seems like it could be.
Thing?
But today, I might have finally earned her respect.
That's not good.
The queen is dead.
She's faking it.
That's usually what the royals will do.
Rutherford?
Sickbay also has a window?
Yeah, everyone's got a window when you need it. Also, she saw an explosion and just knew he was dead, so she showed this personnel file to her. Yeah, just leave her outside.
Yeah, that seems like what he would do.
Computer, locate Ensign Rutherford. Cybernetic implant of Ensign Rutherford is located in Section 8 of the Hysperian ship Monavine.
No one tried to do that.
Wimler, you idiot.
Well, you're both wrong.
It was all a scam!
We've got aboard Billups.
Oh, they have a bard.
My royal guards are trained from birth to skip foreplay.
That's kind of a creepy pedo joke. From birth?
You dare mock Agamus? I shall blind you.
Yeah, Jeffrey Combs. I think that's him.
Is it?
Yeah, I guess there's just gonna be times every now and then when it seems like you've died, huh?
That's Starfleet, but you can handle that, right?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. No biggie.
It is funny because they don't really delve into like how traumatized these people would be in Star Trek to constantly think people are dead.
Right.
With that programming, good luck. You should self-destruct if you even can.
You both suck. You don't understand what being an evil computer even is.
Those all just look like gaming towers. There's the CVS logo. Did you see that?
Yeah. Where are the names? Yes, I was right.
Yeah, look at you knowing things. What about that episode? What'd you think?
I like the juxtaposition of, like, I'd prefer to be an engineer than to be a prince and king.
I actually I thought it was funny too, like, this whole concept, because it goes back again to, like, original series stuff when there was so many of these weird types of worlds, but I like that, like, even the joke of them, like, what do you say, like, dragon's blood something?
Oh.
It's like, they wanted it to sound fancy. I'm like, because it is, it's like the same things power most of these ships, but they all have funny, weird little names to make it fanciful. It was fine. It was a fine episode. I liked it. It was good. It is a bummer that the planet they landed on wasn't similar to the one. They should have just had Lori Petty. Not playing the same character, of course, but...
Yeah, speaking of that storyline, the fact that she went over his head to change his shift was, like, a really rotten move.
Yeah.
So, like, am I supposed to like her? Because that makes me not like her.
Okay, next one. Season 2, Episode 8. It's called I Excretus, which already sounds dumb. Are they just going to forget they have people outside?
Yep, because that's this kind of show.
That's what happens.
Oh, I'm sure they'll turn back at any second and we'll have a good laugh about it.
So I'm saying, like, a lot of these situations seem funny, but they don't make plausible ways that they could happen. Like, it's just dumb jokes.
Yeah.
Was that literally the entire... Oh, my God.
So on the bridge, you know, we have the Bajoran. There was a Vulcan in back. I noticed her ear was pointy. And then, what's her name is a Trill. And then there were 3 humans. And, like, if I was doing this kind of show, there'd be, like, 1 human on that bridge.
Yeah.
You know, we have all these humans, all these aliens to pick from. So put them all over. You know, I imagine there's tons, like, on DS9 there was that ship that was, like, all Vulcans.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's probably a lot of that.
Oh, yeah. Because the thing is, statistically, there's a lot more of other races than there are of humans.
Yeah, exactly.
And especially this far in, when you have, like, a lot of worlds integrated and stuff, like, yeah, why not?
Where's our Packlid captain?
Ridiculous. We're all equals on this.
So they left the ship without telling?
Oh.
They sleep in a hallway. Ha ha ha. They're just naming a bunch of episodes.
From Q to Q isn't
But they have naked time and other things too. I gotta go back. I wanted to read it. I was not hearing what they were saying at all.
They were references.
But some of them were actually
some were
episode names.
I'm sorry, I thought you was corn.
That's what he reminds me of. Oh my gosh. So they have something clearly says Kobayashi Maru. It's cut off.
Yeah, but
Tribble
troubles.
Oh, it's
not quite. But cause and effect, natural selection, evolution, chain of command, hero worship, those and naked time are all episodes. Yeah.
While senior officers will be placed on the lower deck.
Haha, script flip.
Now, there's no better way to evaluate a crew's readiness than from the bottom up, Captain. Or should I say, ensign?
Ha! Suck it.
All right, deck 12, follow the yellow line. Moving along, lower decks.
Oh, they're actually doing it? I thought it was just in the simulation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a little bit of both?
Yeah.
As captain, you must infiltrate the Terran Empire and find a way back to your own dimension.
Why is that bird like a BDSM bird?
Because it's the mirror universe.
The mirror universe, I guess.
Oh, nothing makes me hornier than torturing someone. I'm horny all the time.
It's a bit on the nose.
Yeah, of course it would be.
Our mariner is right-handed.
No, I strained this shoulder, flogging a Vulcan.
It's a body snatcher scream.
Okay.
You must help me kill myself. I broke my back picking up a peanut.
Well, as head of medical, I'm not supposed to do any harm.
Points deducted.
What? Oh, I guess in that case, let's send you off to...
She's just gonna kill him.
Points deducted.
Huh? What? I gotta hurt him?
You refused to honor my...
Doesn't he need, like, someone in his family to do it or something?
Yeah, that...
We have to get this warrior an honorable death stat. Get me 300 cc's of any type of poison.
That's not what he wants.
Sir, it's done. There's nothing else we can do.
He's, like, perfectly healthy.
That was my backdrop earlier with Deanna Troy on my computer.
Well, that's a holodeck.
Oh, yeah,
But-
this is TOS. I thought they were doing that.
Maybe if freaking radiation?
Warp core breach imminent.
I know, computer, but how am I supposed to... Whoa!
Aren't there gloves
You
for
just get a
that
glove.
suit?
So his mission was just to find a way to open a door?
Okay, you know what? That's fine. I've read literally everything about the Borg. I've got this.
You just start alone on a ship.
You will be assimilated.
Can't have that.
No, don't do that, you idiot. I feel like I'd be more successful in all of these. The babies.
Oh, an escape sphere.
An escape sphere? That wasn't... The sphere wasn't just an escape hatch.
79%.
79? No.
7 of 9.
No, I can do better than that.
83%.
I can do better.
More Borg
and
babies.
a Borg adult.
Oh no, this is that disease that made everyone fight and have sex all over the place.
Can you resist your own
Just basically this show.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow, everyone's very slick and sliding around. Keep your hands to yourselves. Hey, that's an anus.
It wasn't a giant orgy in the Naked Time.
Yeah.
They just went crazy in various ways.
Oh, you killed a bunch of people.
Klingon encounter.
They all had to go inside of it?
What happened? Don't worry about it. Get to work. These crates aren't gonna stack themselves.
You're just supposed to stack crates.
If they wanted us to stack these, then why are they shaped like this?
Congratulations, Ensign. You've earned yourself a trip to the brig.
I've never been sent to the brig.
Now you have.
Oh no. They're just literally gonna run into it. Is no one noticing that Bourne was probably still in the simulations?
That drills consultant made us suffer through all of this crap just so we'd understand what the other ranks go through.
Wasn't that the whole point of it?
You won't be moving forward at all.
She got a little crazy.
Because that's what Starfleet's like now. It's actually crazy people.
What if Starfleet Command will relegate and reassign this entire crew?
You have to kill her.
Well, Boimler's gonna save the day with his 100%.
Yeah.
I missed the little arms that come out of her legs. That was my favorite part.
Oh, I knew it. That mirror universe drill was rigged.
They were all rigged.
You shouldn't be admitting that.
We've got to do more drills to get our scores up.
It's too late. Once the drill
Boimler's gonna save the day.
We finally got a perfect finish that drill, Ensign. That's an order.
Captain, but I beat the Borg Queen in chess, and I taught her empathy.
Just stay in there.
Stream, ooh, a loner crystalline entity, a crystalline entity consuming a rogue planet, a couple crystalline entities getting frisky.
There's a lot of crystalline entities.
Yeah.
Come on, Mariner, whatever you're doing up there, hurry! Ah, Borg Queen!
Oh, I love the Borg Queen so very much. Don't make her lame, so help me. You just need to run into it? Oh god, the Borg Queen's gonna kiss him, isn't she?
Your design very nearly passes as human.
I am human?
Oh, wow. Then you need to drink more water.
Wouldn't that just result in a failure if he was even tied to a table?
I feel like yes.
Just making sure you're as scared as you're gonna get. You're going crazy! Mark, full impulse.
She's going real Janeway in the scientific method right now. You could just also tell the truth and then have them analyze her simulations to see that she changed the parameters so you couldn't pass.
Right, she did explain that she rigged it.
Oh, we can do this all day, lady.
Endanger the ship.
There, it's done. You passed.
Mr. Rutherford, stop our...
That's a suspiciously high score.
There is no Boimler. I am Excretus of Borg.
Get him out of there!
Oh, title of the episode, kind of. How does cutting the door in the center open it?
Let's just say we experienced what the lower decks have been eating and noticed it could use some improvement.
Why would they make the lower decks eat crappy food?
Makes no sense.
If you're going to be facing danger on a daily basis, might as well get the good stuff.
Thanks, guys.
So they made a decision in writing the show to make a stupid thing so that we can somehow be happy now. Like,
Yeah.
It just reminds me how bad this was set up.
We're also in a future where there's no like real currency and it's kind of very egalitarian.
Yeah.
So there would have to be a conscious decision to give them crappy food simply because you feel like you're better than them.
All the mentions of like, oh, you're California class, no one cares about you. They're basically just constantly saying you're second class citizens, and like why?
To create conflict.
Yeah, because
a good chunk of this episode I really liked. Like the concept of it I thought was pretty funny. Like, and I feel like this was what the playground they should have been playing in with the whole concept of a lower deck show was like to show the difficulties on both sides and explore just that kind of like when you're working the lower end jobs. And I think they did that in a really funny way this episode. But then the core concept is like,
and I didn't
silly on top of it though.
And the way that this one did references was nice because they were visual and occurrences, even though they were simulations. They weren't just dropping a couple names that you would recognize as a fan.
The structure was interesting because it's like this would be things of note in Starfleet that there'd be scenarios that are well documented, so it would be like the trials make sense.
Right, yeah, like
so
Kobayashi Maru and
Yeah.
Which I assume is something...
Which is funny because the entirety of her tests were no win. Alright, so that's it for those two. We got 2 more coming up. And then this season is done.
Yay.
Yay!